What's going on, guys? This is a live video. And I miss doing these. I really do. What's up, JC? You are first. How is everybody doing? So if you guys are catching this on the replay, your questions won't show up in the chat. I've actually noticed that people try to put questions in the comments. So I'm like, yeah, you're not live. So yeah, you guys can ask me anything you want. I want to make a long series of these streams, like I did before, but they'll be more scheduled. I've just been really busy lately because lately I've been starting a new project, and that project has been taking a lot of time. But I'm glad that I'm helping you guys get what you need. Big motivator. Thank you, Frank. I hope so. It does take balls to start putting yourself out there. And oh, by the way, the fan is blowing directly on me, so you might hear some fan action going on. But anyways, hello from Spain. What's up, Juan? How you doing, bro? You should do a video on how to get X back, narc. Is it fast? Is it X fast? What the fuck does that mean? Kevin, form a better sentence. Look, for one, I already wrote down a video idea, and the video idea is literally going to be called "Not Everybody's Ex is a Fucking Narcissist." That's going to be number one. And then if your ex is a narcissist, you don't want them back. Trust me. Trust me. So one of my new videos is actually going to be about borderline personality disorders as well, because I've actually had direct experience with that. And that's a good one, because people that are in those kinds of relationships, they don't really know what to do because the relationship was so, I don't even know how to put it. It's just so up and down and so hot and cold, right? So let me get into some questions here, because this is what I'm doing this for. So let me start at the top. And let me just say right now, before everyone gets going, I'm not going to be able to answer everybody's fucking question. Just so you guys know that. It will get, people are asking multiple questions from the same people. I'll try my best. And if anybody gets butthurt, just unsubscribe. I had a guy that came in here quite often, almost like quite a few live streams. And obviously he didn't like the answers to my questions, because he was like, you attack people and tell them they have mental disorders. I'm like, no, what? I didn't even answer. I didn't even comment on that. And he's like, you don't even answer people's questions in live chats. I'm like, go watch my old live streams. That's all I do is answer questions. So if anybody gets butthurt, just catch me on the next live stream or email me. I do have coaching, you know. So yeah. But let's start from the top. Frank says you're a big motivator. Thank you again for saying that. No contact encouragement. It is tough because I never had that when I was going through it, right? I never had any like encouragement or people that did live streams and helped you. You just had to kind of deal with it. So I'm glad I can help you guys. I have a question for you if you're answering any. Yep, of course. Bro, you're a big help to us all. I'm glad that you guys are all watching. Make sure that you guys hit the notification bell on my channel too, because YouTube doesn't always, and hit all. I do upload a lot of videos, so I know it can be kind of annoying. But yeah. Hey, what about if you're married and not in love anymore and you meet somebody and connect, but she's long distance? So don't do long distance. Seriously. The connection you have between this girl, sure, is great, but you want to be close to this person. Like, you can do long distance, can work. I don't like it, but it can work. And that's the reality. If two people want a relationship bad enough and it's long distance, it can work. Saying that it's not going to work is a blanket statement, right? It can work. However, I don't think you should do it. Okay. If you're married, get out of the, and you're not happy anymore, get out of the marriage. It's not like you can't get out. Right. And if you met a girl and you have a better connection, be fair to your wife and be fair to yourself. You only live one fucking life, as far as we know. How do I get my ex son's mom after 5 years? She makes it all about co-parenting. Jerry Cardona, you want your ex wife or like the mother of your child back in your arms? Is that what you're asking? Because if it's been 5 years and she makes it about co-parenting, she's not interested in making it work with you again. But I want to make sure that I don't waste my energy by answering that question if that's not your question. What if you're in no contact and you see your ex with mutual friends or in public? That's a good question, Shafiq. So if you see your ex with mutual friends, like if you guys have the same group, try to act as much as you can like it does not bother you. Okay? Try to act like James Bond as much as possible. Because if she knows that she can bother you by her presence alone, then she knows exactly what power she holds over you. Okay? So, and if she also, and then you say mutual friends are in public, act like she doesn't act like she doesn't even mean anything to you. Because really, if she never, okay, let's put this in another way. If you walk by another girl randomly, she means nothing to you, right? That's how you have to treat your ex. You have to treat her like that. She's the one that wanted the relationship to end. So treat her like it's over. My ex-wife completely moved out yesterday. Should I still try no contact even after she told me she'll never come back again? See, this is the thing. A lot of guys have this problem because they believe everything a woman says to them instead of watching what they do, right? So she's like, I'm never, ever going to come back again. Do you know how many times girls have said that to guys and they go back to them? It's all about their emotions, and their emotions are fleeting. They go up, they go down, they go left, they go right, they go wild, they go calm. It's all over the place. So you can't ever trust what the fuck she says to you. Just watch what she does. So she moved out. Let her go. And here's another thing I would do, Oscar, is there's always a positive to everything. You don't see it right now because you're heartbroken, but there's a positive to all this. You got the house to yourself. I know it's a bit lonely. You're thinking of loneliness first, but you got the house to yourself. You have all this time to yourself. Have some friends over, reconnect with friends, have some girls over, date. Like, you don't have to date girls, but have some fun and you got to get your swagger back, right? So how do you say no to your ex if he wants to have sex with you without being rude, but also set boundaries? So this one, obviously it sounds like you're a woman. So how long were you guys broken up for? How long did you guys date for? That's my first question to you. What if cheating is involved? How long with no contact, asking for a friend? Asking for a friend, eh? If cheating is involved, you don't want to ever go back to a woman who cheated on you, Frank. You just don't. I understand your heart is so ensnared with this woman, but don't ever go back to somebody who cheated on you. You're always going to be looking over your shoulder. You're actually probably going to start looking through her fucking phone. Do you understand how unhealthy that is? And people are making it seem like it's a healthy thing to do. My girlfriend and I obviously live together. I'm here at the office 10 to 12 hours a day. Then I go home at night. And I can leave my phone on her desk and I know she won't touch it because she has trust. If you, and the same thing goes with me, I don't fucking check her phone. For one, I don't have time to do all that bullshit. If I suspect that she's doing anything, I'll ask her. And if she says no, then obviously something's going on because her actions and her words aren't matching. And then I'll be like, well, until you start acting right, I'm going to walk away. That's what you got to do. And if there's cheating involved, dude, you can't go back to that shit. Can I ask a question? If you're talking to your ex and all that, but she's still tells you she's leaving the country, do you think there is still a chance? Oh, Cece, this is no diss to you or anything like that, so don't take it that way. But why would you want to date somebody outside of your country? There's millions, hopefully, wherever you live. If you live in I'm just going to guess you live in the United States. Dude, there's millions of girls in the world. And I understand that that's pretty general advice, and like everyone knows that. But you're attached to one girl. This is one-itis. If she's leaving the country, don't chase her. Don't chase her. Day 4 of no contact with a guy I was seeing for 3 months. Will it still work? I don't know. Keep going. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay? It's like working out. So that's basically like asking me, like, so there's no guarantee that no contact will work. There never is. Okay? It's just relationships are one of those things that you can't ever guarantee. However, you have to trust the process as if you were working out. If you work out, eventually you're going to get strong and big and look good. That's just the way that it works. Trust the process. Found out my ex is in a rebound. I broke no contact. After asked if she would like her stuff back. She said she would come by to pick it up this week. What do I do now? Let her pick it up and don't talk to her, George. Look, she's your ex. Guys, you have to realize that she's your ex. See, this is the one problem. It's a good thing. It's a blessing and a curse, right? Men are so action-oriented creatures. We're like, what do we do? How do we do this? How do I fucking fix this, right? The thing with relationships and chicks, you don't actively fix things. You have to let them come to you. So if she's coming to pick her stuff up, I wouldn't even be there. I just put it in a box, label it, and be like, here's your shit. And go start talking to a new girl. I'm not talking about go date a new girl, George, or anything like that. Go out there and just start talking to girls. Get yourself comfortable talking to the opposite sex again. Start doing that. Because when you start doing that, you're going to feel attractive again. You're going to start feeling like, why am I worried about this one girl? Okay? Do that. Trust me. You'll start getting somewhere. Go to like a coffee shop and talk to a couple girls or whatever, mall, whatever you want to do. I know it's going to seem like it's going to be really outside your comfort zone. Okay. Or here's a good one, George. Go out there and buy yourself a new shirt. Go to like a store that, whatever your style is. Like I buy shirts like this all the time. So I go to the girls and I'm like, hey, does this look good with my skin color? Because I'm like, kind of, especially in the summer, I get a little bit more dark. I have a little bit of ethnicity in me. So when I get darker, they're like, oh yeah, like that looks good on your skin. And I'm like, oh yeah, baby. Yes, it does. You're the best. 2 months since my breakup. First love. Thanks to your videos, doing no contact and working on myself, getting my shit together. Yeah. And just, and George, sorry, to add to that, when you start talking to them and asking like, does this look good on me? Does this look good? And what do you think about this? Just getting that talk, right, back and forth. You're going to realize that talking to girls and just being in that space isn't going to bother you. And then your ex is you're going to realize that your ex is just another girl, right? That's all you got to realize. Yeah, get your shit together, Juan. Keep it up. Any advice for socially awkward people? So, Tarantula, don't let your socially awkward be something that holds you down. If you're bad at something, go and practice that thing. Okay? Try that. You don't like everybody thinks that just because they're bad at something that they shouldn't do it. Like you should definitely triple down on your strengths 100%. Triple down on what you're good at. 100% do that. But working on your weaknesses is also something that you should do as well. Read books and interact with people. You start slow too, right? You don't just go up to some girl and be like, hey, what's your phone number after not talking to girls after a while. I would start slow. So I would make eye contact first and hold eye contact until they break it. Now, you'll feel when it gets awkward, right? Like some girls are going to be like, oh, like, whoa, because they'll feel the strength from it. So practice that. Then when that gets boring, just go up and be like, hey, I like your outfit. Or, hey, I think you look nice today. Look, it's going to feel weird because people don't fucking do that. But it's going to make you better and better and better at being social. Like, you'll stand out because people don't do shit like that. It's actually a lot easier to do when you go like shopping, like I said with George above, getting a new shirt or doing something like that, asking a girl's opinion and then saying, okay, you know what, like, let's go have a coffee after you're done your shift. Like, it's simple. It's really simple shit. You guys have this inside of you, but you're afraid to express it because you're afraid of what people think about you. Do you think I give a fuck about what people think about me? I have a big fucking nose. I hear that. I don't hear it all the time, but people comment on that sometimes in my YouTube videos. Doesn't bother me at all. I'm not going to do anything about it, and it's not going anywhere, and it's on my fucking face. Who cares? Let it go. My ex is dating somebody for a year now and recently been telling me she misses me. She tells me she wants to break up with him and talk about us. She also said she thinks she needs time alone. So she dated. Let me see if I can find out if you used a feminine or masculine name. She tells me she wants to. Okay, so she broke up with you and dated somebody else, and she's not happy with this guy. And now she wants to come back to you. Do you really want to be a second option? This is my question to you, Spooky. She's coming back to you saying she needs time to think and maybe talk about us. Here's where my mind goes. She broke up with you, and now she dated tested some other dick or pussy, whatever she's into. And now she wants to come back to you. You're a fucking second option. And you have been single for a year, I'm guessing. You haven't dated anybody else. So how do you really know that you want her back or the idea of what she could be back? Ask yourself those questions before you even consider going back out with this girl. Do I try to ask her to catch up, or does it make an excuse to not? No, not when she's coming to gather her shit. No. Will no contact work after 3 months of fuck up mistakes? I can't tell you that, Martin. But what I can do is tell you that you have to trust the process of no contact and keep working on yourself. Because they don't want to come back to the same version of you, especially after these mistakes you keep making after the breakup. Okay, I lost my spot because I scrolled down too fast. Hey, Adam, how are you, man? What's up, Alex? It's been a while. Jerry says, my son's mom. Okay, so Jerry, after what, 5 years, I think you said? Like, if she wants to, she's thinking about co-parenting with you. Now, it's been 5 years. Has she shown any kind of interest in you at all? Davey Francis says, mine disappeared after a fight and hasn't spoke to me for 4 days now, and he is stubborn. Right. So, okay. So you always have to remember what you're in a relationship for. Now, I'm not saying that he is the right one or wrong one in this, right? But calling somebody stubborn, for one, I believe comes from a sort of a selfish place because you want them to talk to you. But if they're not ready to talk to you and you call them stubborn, they want space from you. Like, take it at face value. Number two, you're in a relationship to give, right? I kind of mixed what I said the first time with my second. But you're in a relationship to give. You guys got in a fight. Fights happen. Okay. 4 days is quite some time to not talk to you, but they might be pissed, right? He might be pissed off at you, and he's probably enjoying his time away from you. So if you want the relationship to be in a better place, right? Obviously, you guys need to communicate. But if this same thing happens every single fight that you guys have, if you guys fight and this happens every time where, you know, he disappears for a few days, does his own thing, leaves you chilling, and you're the one that wants to talk first, but he doesn't, look, just outwait him. Let him reach out to you when he's ready. Or if this happens all the time, then this is a serious fucking communication problem. Yes, people fight. It happens. I would suggest that you book something with me so I can actually look into your entire relationship and help you before it gets to the point where you're breaking up. Because after a breakup happens, usually it's a lot harder to get somebody back into your life, but it's up to you. It's on my website if you guys want. Hey, I have a problem with no contact. Does it work when you met 3 times and really clicked? No. 3 times? There's no, like, it's a flash in the pan, dude. But she says she isn't ready for a relationship. She's probably not. Why are you trying to push a relationship so quickly? Just hang out with her. Have her hang out with you and chill. I have a fork in my hand because I was about to eat my salad. But I started this live stream and now I'm answering so many questions. Barclay 1990 says, drop 70 pounds after we broke up in January. It feels like a new man. Keep that weight down as much as possible. Okay. And make sure that you're confident with where you are in life, Barclay. Work on all your shit every single day. Every day. You don't stop. You just work and work. And life is work. Life is work. But it's where you work that makes the biggest difference. Right? So I was texting my homie. So life is work, but you guys need to figure out putting where you want to put the work in so it doesn't feel like work. Then you're going to be a lot more confident in how you make your money, right? Making money is pretty much the entire point of doing everything until you're so financially free that you can do whatever you want. What are your thoughts on emotional cheating? If you find out that you're in a relationship where the other person is emotionally cheating on you, get the fuck out of it. If that person's not fully into you mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, you're not going to have a good time. Mike Palumbo says, if you got to check your girl's phone, you're in the wrong relationship, period. That is a fact. Good fucking post. And there's a lot more to the story. Like I told her, I want her in my life after 30 days, but I'm not sure if it works in general. No contact works on people that have an emotional attachment or bond or time in with you. Trying to use it on a girl that you barely know, it's dumb. No, that's not going to work. She needs to feel some sort of connection to you. You feel the connection to her, but how do you know if she feels the same way to you? It sounds like you're getting one-itis or obsessive in a way. Hey man, no contact 6 months. My ex who wanted to be an Instagram influencer dumped me in February. She just deleted all the photos of herself on her profile. Why would she do that? I don't know. I'm not in her head. Daniel, I'm not in her head, for one. That's a mind reader question. Sometimes people do crazy shit after a breakup. That's just a fact. Now, she broke up with you. No contact 6 months. My ex who wanted to be an Instagram, they dumped me. She deleted all the photos of herself on her profile. I don't know. I don't know her. She might be crazy. Who knows? That's a pretty one-off question. Did she say why she broke up with you? I can go into that kind of stuff with you. Dated 2 months and she said she didn't want a relationship, been in no contact for 2 months and saw her on Bumble. So RTM, when a woman, anybody in this, by the way, dated 2 months and said she didn't want a relationship and you're in no contact now and you saw her on Bumble. So this girl does not like you. So you guys dated for 2 months. She obviously feels like she's better off without you because she's on Bumble looking for other dudes or girls, whatever she's into. So you asking this question automatically makes me understand that you want her more than she wants you. Okay. So you want to force the relationship to be something in your head. I know you're not actually probably doing it, but I don't know what you've actually done. Right. So walk away. This girl does not want to be with you. She wants to be with somebody else. You have something called one-itis right now. Work on moving on from this girl and finding out what it is about you that turned her off. Okay? There's something, RTM, there's something that turned her off. For sure, or else she'd still be dating you. Now, you have to think about the attraction number, right? If the attraction number is low, then of course she's going to walk away from you if you probably pushed a little too hard for the relationship aspect instead of letting her fall in love with you. I've been in no contact for 2 weeks, staying strong. Good job, Danny. It's hard as fuck, I know. I literally have no questions. What's up, Brian? How are you, man? It's okay. You can just hang out. I'm cool with that. So can everybody do me a favor and drop a like for the video? There's 78 viewers and only 7 likes. Drop a like, please, and I'll love you guys forever. I'm still not comfortable talking to girls. You got to start off slow, Brian. Start off slow and steady, and you'll be fine. Again, make the eye contact first, then go into talking. Because eventually, thank you guys. I see it jumping up now. That just tells YouTube that it'll push my videos. My allergies are starting to fucking act up now. It's almost August. What if we hurt them and really regret it? She wouldn't reach out to me. I would have reached out to her. I just want to make things a little better, even if we don't get back together. No, Heels fan, what you really want is to get back together. That's what you really want. See, you need to follow your real fucking gut, what you want. You hurt this woman, and now she walked away from you, or she doesn't like you anymore, whatever the case may be. So whatever you did to hurt this woman, you obviously need to cut that bullshit out. Excuse me, cut that out. And then when you do that, don't ever do that shit again. What is it? Okay, I'm going to ask you because we're in a live stream. What did you do to hurt this woman? Put this shit, face yourself, put this shit on the line. So Stefan's got a bit of a long one here, and then there's a couple questions in between. So let me read this. My ex broke up with me 4 months ago. I went no contact, then reached out. She was somehow distant. So somehow she broke up with you, and she's somehow distant. I've asked her bestie to give me advice from her viewpoint, and we broke it down. She told her everything. Don't talk to your girlfriend's or ex-girlfriend's fucking friends. They don't have information that you want. You think they do. But you're only reaching out because you want to see if you have some sort of way to get back in there. Dude, every single time you reach out to her family, friends, and all that bullshit, you're digging yourself a deeper hole. It looks needy. For one. So I'm just going to tell you that. And then after that, you say, she reached out, we chatted for a bit, then she went cold. I'm not surprised. Then we chatted again. I did the same what she did. We met 3 days ago. She was repulsive, then touchy, then irritated. So she's obviously not digging you. After I got home, she embraced me so tight. I don't know what to think, but I know what I need to improve. I am still emotional, a bit insecure. No, you're insecure for sure. You don't need to say a bit. You are. I will level up, but do you have your advice? Yeah. So what I would do, this is what I would do. If you're still in contact with this woman, for the first thing, stop texting so fucking much if you are. Okay, that's number one. And start working on your purpose. and working on your emotional problems, your insecurities. Work on those things every fucking day, whatever you're insecure about. Tell her you need to chill out and work on your problems. This is going to push her away a little bit because she's going to be like, wait, I thought you wanted to get back together. She's going to think that. But this will put you in a different position. Instead of you wanting to chase her, you're going to start working on your own shit. When you start doing that and you say to her, I'm going to work on my stuff and I need some time to work on this. You do need that. Truthfully, you do. This isn't me trying to give you a tactic. Your relationship got to the point that it is because somewhere along the line, she lost attraction for you, right? And it's probably because of the things that you mentioned. So work on those things so those aren't a problem anymore. Then she'll start reaching out to you more because you're acting a lot stronger. When she starts reaching out to you more, you say to her, hey, I don't want to talk to you as a friend. I don't want to talk to you in any kind of friendly manner. All I want is to work on our relationship because that's truly what you want. Okay? And then if she says, well, I don't want to get back together yet, or I don't want to work on things yet, then say, okay, reach out to me if you change your mind. That's it. Nothing else. It's simple. If he asks for a break for a few months, is it okay to do no contact? He's asking, so Victoria, he's asking for a break for a few months. Why? Relationships, real relationships where people are attracted to each other, like magnets, right? Don't ask for breaks. People that are attracted to each other go like this. They go together and they figure shit out along the way. When one person wants a break, one person's going like this and the other person's like, where the fuck are you going? Like, nobody does that. So ask yourself, why does he want a break? Or ask him why he wants a break. Very Fatal says, me and my ex broke up in May. We were talking in June, but afterwards she got so cold, blocked me and my family. The relationship was toxic, but I still long for her to come back so I can fix it. So you're I'm just going to go into a short version of this. And if you want me to go into a full coaching session with you, you have to book one. But for real, your ex broke up with you in May, so it's been a few months. She got cold and blocked you and your family. Her emotions towards you her attraction level towards you is so low that she walked away and she told your family to pretty much fuck off on social media. The relationship was toxic, but you long for her. So if you're in a toxic relationship, that tells me more about you than it does about her. So you staying in a toxic relationship explains to me that you don't know your self-worth. And if you don't know your self-worth, then why would this woman want to be with you? That's the biggest point that I got to make towards you right now. There's a lot of questions. Jesus Christ. Hi, Nafisa. How are you? Long time no see. Cece, book a session with me then. Yeah, you said you live in Singapore. Ex posted on Instagram. Okay. So I'll give you the best strategy that you can do right now. You don't have to book a session. So my ex posted on Instagram for like a week ago saying she misses being together and yesterday after a long time. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if there's a chance to change her mind and go. No, just found a job overseas and she'll be going overseas to work. So she doesn't look, she's leaving the country, dude. If she's leaving the country and she's like, okay, I'll come back after a year, I still wouldn't do it if I were you, but I could see some people doing it and making it work. So what I would do is I would just let her go and don't even just let her go, dude. Like don't fight for something that's just not there. and very fatal says she's also started dating after 2 months. So she ends a relationship with you that's toxic, starts dating somebody else, and you long for her. See, again, I know you don't I know you have zero self-worth. Spooky says, your info hit hard about being a second option. You hit the nail on the head. Thanks. Well, you need it. My ex. So I'm reading people's things, but if they're not a question, I'm not going to answer it. Because if you just post something, it's just not, it's taking time away from me answering questions. So if you see me skip your question, it's because it's, or your post, it's not a question. So my ex is in a rebound relationship. I guess she started calling me over Messenger video calls last few days. She will probably call me again tomorrow or so. Is she using me because she's bored? Sounds like she's looking for validation. Don't answer those fucking calls, dude. Unless she's your girlfriend. Don't. Okay. If you're not having, okay, here's a really good thing you guys need to fucking understand. Okay. If you are not having sex, like physical, intimate sex with this person, don't put too much effort into somebody. Okay. Because this is exactly why. This guy right here is doing video calls with his fucking ex-girlfriend, and she's in a rebound relationship. He's obviously not fucking her. And look at him. Like, I don't mean to point you out. I don't know how to say your name, but I don't know how to point. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. But this is the thing, dude. You need this kind of advice because look at you. This is pathetic. She's in a rebound relationship, calling you. Like, dude, like, where's your fucking balls? Everybody needs to understand that. This girl doesn't give a fuck about your fucking feelings, right? And then he says, don't know if I should ignore her or continue to chat with her. Okay, you want her back and she's in a different relationship. So fucking get your self-worth up, dude. Fucking don't take somebody back who's dating someone else. You're a second option. But the first thing you need to do is don't ignore people, okay? Say your piece and tell them to fuck off. Don't just ignore people, okay? Unless you said something and they keep fucking messaging you over and over, then it's fine. But say to her, I don't want to talk to you unless you want to get back together or work on our relationship. You say that. That's it. And if she comes back, cool. If not, whatever. She's fucking dating another guy, man. She's hopping on other. Okay, I'm going to put this in a different way. She's on another dick. Physically riding dick. And maybe she's not getting the emotional shit from him. So she's going to you for that. Do you understand? Women are way more about their emotions, okay? So she's using the you as an emotional crutch. I want everybody here to understand that. If somebody's using you, don't fucking let them. You're letting her use you. That's the problem. You're letting it happen. I'm moving on. Hey, Kyle, great to see you back. Question. So yesterday, my coworkers began showing me posts of my ex wearing sexual clothes, something she never did. I've been working on myself, but what can I do to move on? Keep on moving on, bro. Tell your fucking coworkers and friends to stop showing you pictures of your ex and start picturing your life without her. Just keep moving forward, dude. All right. 20 more minutes. I'm on my second no contact. Me and my ex were communicating before. Okay. Ask me questions, guys. Ask me questions. Like, drop. What's up, Rob? How are you, man? That's how slow I am through the questions. There's so many questions. Okay, I'm trying to find a good question here. Drakatar says, "Hey Kyle." Oh, sorry. Alan35 says, "My ex went into a rebound, then straight into another relationship straight from that. What's the deal with that? She wants somebody else." I know it's a simple answer, but it's as simple as that. Hey Kyle, hope you're good, brother. Quick question. My ex reached out to me at my work gym last week. We worked together. That fucking sucks. Is this her being friendly or reaching out and testing the waters? What did she say and how did she reach out? That's my question. Ex came finding me at this bar after I posted a photo with friends. She didn't want to let go and started tearing up and told me I look good. Planning on breaking no contact today because I had neglected her. Don't. Okay. If she broke up with you because you didn't pay attention to her, that's your fault. You obviously need to apologize and whatever and show that you're not going to do that anymore. So, Glenn, actually, I want you to email me or message me on Instagram and say that you're Glenn. Say who you are and tell me what's going on. We did. Heels fan says we dated for 8 months. She hopped in a rebound relationship over the summer. The whole relationship was not bad. Of course, it wasn't all bad. While dating this guy, she's still tweeting, liking things related to our relationship. See, you're looking so deep into all the good things that could possibly make her love you still. That shit doesn't matter. Is she coming home to you? Is she kissing you? Is she having sex with you? Is she exclusively dating you? Is she showing the entire world that it's you that she wants to be with and nobody else? That's what matters. But no, look at her actions. Ooh, she's still tweeting and liking things related to our relationship. So fucking what? That doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean shit. I understand this shit is harsh, but you probably don't have anybody in your life telling you that. You probably have people around you that are like, "Oh, don't worry, you'll get her back." Fucking no, dude. Grab a hold of your nutsack and let this girl go and watch what'll happen. She'll either come back or she won't. And then Drakatar says, "Heels, I was in the same position, same boat, short relationship, but she lost attraction. We just have to focus on our purpose." Exactly. Focus on your purpose. She's with another dude, man. I need to make a video on what if she's dating another fucking guy. I need to make a video about that, don't I? I'm in no contact since why? Okay, cool. Bam. Okay, I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom here. So I missed a bunch of questions, okay? So if I didn't answer anything, just repost a question. You should explain what being an emotional tampon is. What does it sound like? Rob, curse words, they are used here frequently. Fucking right they are. Trying to find a good question here. I missed a lot of them, so if you guys want, just repost, okay? Does your ex not saying happy birthday mean anything? Yeah, they're not thinking about you. That's what it means. Okay, I'm removing you because you are spamming the shit out of my fucking chat. Telling me not to curse. Fuck off. My ex wants to be companions. She's done with commitment. She keeps contacting me to talk and even had sex, but she still only wants companionship. Should I accept? Is that what you want, Abraham? Is that what you want? How can I get myself to stop being indifferent to other girls I talk to? It's easy to talk to them, but what can I do to make myself stop being a suave? You just got to meet a girl who knocks your socks off, Adam. That's all it is. You probably haven't met a girl that really blows you away. It's been for so. Bag TV. Can you please repost your question? I'm at the very bottom. So I don't know if you guys have ever done any live chats on YouTube, but what happens is if I just stay up, there's so many people in this asking questions. If I stay at the very top, I'm literally I'm never catching up to the questions. So I'm at the very bottom where the questions are going up, and I can read them fast enough. Can politics be a big reason? I support Trump and she hates him. Looking back, yeah, of course. That I've seen that shit break up relationships before. I would never let politics enter your relationship. Number one. Don't even tell your girl who you vote for. When no contact for a month, then she reached out, no callback, reminded me of your self-respect video. Good. I want a romantic relationship, not a platonic one. Then you're okay. So let me explain this to you real quick. If you accept her terms, then you're never going to be happy. You make the terms of the relationship, not her, dude. Are you the man or the fucking woman? Tell her exactly what you told me. Okay? Pretend that I'm her. Be like, hey, motherfucker, I don't want a platonic relationship. I want a romantic one. She's going to be like, sorry, these are my terms. Be like, fuck you then. Max told me the sooner I accept the fact that we never get back together, the better. Please advise. Take that, Junior, take that at face value, bro. Is 4 months bag? What was your initial question? Ava Reeves says no contact is forever. Yes, you don't end no contact. Sex, abortion, politics, don't discuss them with women. Yes, exactly. Because if you do, for one, you're never, men and women don't think the same. They just don't. So don't talk to them about, you're in a relationship that, keep that kind of shit out of relationships and friendships. Keep politics and whatever your beliefs to yourself. Does no contact work in long distance? Not necessarily. I'd say it works less because they don't have that you're not close enough. Like it's almost like the entire relationship was half contact. Mel, hey Kyle, Mr. Stubborn actually liked my status on being radio silent. Indirect contact from him. Stop calling people stubborn. I fucking hate that. It bothers the shit out of me. If you call somebody stubborn, it's your selfish way. Mel, I understand. You're an awesome girl. Like you're an awesome chick. But I'm just gonna shit on your speech here. Calling somebody stubborn is your selfish way of saying he's not doing or she's not doing what I want them to do, so they're stubborn. Come on. You're a cool person, so I'm not gonna shit on you too much. However, when somebody, okay, let me just really get into this. If somebody doesn't want to talk to you, they won't talk to you. And that's you calling them stubborn is a selfish thing. You shouldn't do that. Okay, Glenn, I got you. I'll check it after. Long distance, no contact sometimes work. I've seen it work completely. Yep. James says, my ex got into long distance rebound out with a guy a week after our breakup. She was talking to this guy before you even broke up, James. That's 100%. He's also 14 years older than her. That doesn't matter. She likes him. A girl can be 19 years old and fucking like a guy that's 75. Who the fuck cares? What's age got to do with it? Actually, if anything, you being young is against you. Men have their shit together far into their 30s and 40s than they do in their 20s. I'd watch out for them old motherfuckers. My ex is a very strong woman, nursing major. I gave her an accountability letter and haven't. What the fuck is an accountability letter? The fuck is that? Did you get that kind of advice from some other YouTube channel? Where's the best place to meet high quality women? One Life. So pretty much anywhere. So there's no think about it. There's no real place where high quality women hang out. Everybody's weird. Everybody's got their own world, right? But you're gonna meet I can tell you where not to go is the club. Don't go there. Yeah, my Instagram is masculine_energy. It's actually a lot faster for people to message me there. But One Life anywhere, coffee shops, grocery stores, fucking on the street, fucking anywhere, dude, anywhere. I'm so fucking animated. My girlfriend always says, never say I love you because she's always, sorry. Alex says, my girlfriend always says, I never say I love you because she always says it first. How should I go about this? You have to give her some sort of reciprocation, bro. See, Alex, the problem is you've probably listened to Corey Wayne or somebody like that, probably a good source that told you something like that. But you have to make sure that you're really paying attention to what the fuck they're saying. So tell your girl that you love her. She needs to feel like you love her or she won't date you, right? You need to make her feel special. Now, but overdoing it is so easy for men. So you have to make sure she knows that she feels loved by you. So make sure she's doing it about 70%, 80%, and then you do the 20%. So out of nowhere, do those lovey-dovey things randomly or after she does something really nice for you. How can you get someone after being months apart? So you can't just get someone. They have to be interested in you. So put yourself out there and make a date. That's what I would try to do, Desi. Draco, just message me on Instagram. Seriously. If you don't have one, make one. You can just message me on there. It's fucking free. One Man Army Production says, dude, why the hell when you stop caring, they come back? Don't ask me, dude. For one, it's strength. To answer the real question, it's strength. When they realize that you don't give a fuck anymore, they start coming back like crazy. However, the universe is going to throw God, whatever you believe in, is going to throw that shit back at you as much as it can so you can learn. What do you think it's the percentage of a girl comes back? I can't answer that question. I get asked, that is the number one question I get asked in every coaching call that I have. What's the percentage? What are the odds? No matter what I tell you, you're still going to think there's a chance. I could say 1%. You're like, oh, you're like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber. Like, she's like 1 out of 1,000,000 or 1 out of 1 billion or whatever she says. And he's like, there's still a chance. Get stronger, bro. And One Man Army also post, I focused on moving on after going back and forth with this shit. I decided to let go. I got a new awesome job. She started seeing someone else, etc. Oh, you started seeing someone else, and now she messaged me the other day because she knows that you're not attached anymore. What's your opinion on dating your ex's friends? Don't. If you want to date your ex-girlfriend's friends, you're stupid. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. It's stupid. So many women out there and you want to date her friends. Not see her Instagram stories during no contact. Try not to. When they do come back, what do you think a guy should do? Tell them to go pound sand? That's up to you, Mario. So yes, that's what I would do. That is personally what I would do. If you want to follow my advice, you can. Just because, look, somebody realized at some point that they don't like you. They don't see your value, right? If it was your fault that happened, work on that. Sometimes exes and people get back together. It's just the fucking truth. However, I would not take an ex back because my mindset is just on abundance. And if somebody doesn't see my value, I'm moving the fuck on. That's just the way that it is. Exactly. Adam right here says it's funny. Ex of 3 years is trying to come back into the picture. So people, the key is not to give a shit. And now I don't even know if I want to revisit that alley. Exactly. That's exactly what I just made a video called My No Contact Experience. Go watch it. You don't view your ex's stories during no contact as much as you can. It's just going to put you back into an emotional place. I was in no contact for 3 weeks. She unblocked me. So I messaged her and started acting up. And she started acting up again. What should I do next? She unblocked you, so you message her. Let her come to you, man. Let her come to you. What if she says she's stressed and blocked because of med school? Does that make sense to you, Desi? Message me on Instagram, bro. Does that make sense to you? Do those words in that fucking sentence make sense to you? I blocked you because I'm fucking stressed at med school. She sounds like a fucking idiot child. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm just calling it how I see it, man. So to me, whatever you might be over pursuing, you might be messaging her too much, you might be doing something to cause her to block you. People don't block people that don't annoy them. Well, that's actually not true. 2% probably do. The rest don't. She is blocked. No, she didn't block me. She is blocked in her mind. Okay. Just message me on Instagram, Desi. It's masculine_energy. Message me there. A few weeks into no contact and someone logged onto my Snapchat and she's the only person that knows my password. Change the password. Change that fucking password. Man, I just start cracking up at everything you're saying. So 2 minutes and I'm out of here. My lives are usually about an hour. And it's time to play some PUBG. My video is coming out tomorrow. I have a video coming out tomorrow called, or maybe later today, depends on what I feel like doing. My video is going to be called, it's private right now. So I really wanted to simplify the whole how to get your ex back keyword. So I'll explain to you guys what YouTube does. So you try to rank for a keyword to get found on YouTube. So you kind of try to make the same sort of content over and over to get noticed. So right now, if you go and view into incognito, go to incognito on YouTube and type in no contact, I'm trying to appear under that keyword. So there's no contact. Then there's the no contact rule. Then there's like how to get your ex back. Like you're trying to rank for all these, right? So I'm on the front page a few times for just no contact, right? And you're always competing with other people. And that's why you see me making sort of the same content, right? Best strategy for no contact, stuff like that. So that's why you do that. And then you'll see that kind of stuff. So once I make enough, I'll start doing more lives with those same keywords. Papa Puff says how to get your ex back, be better than you were yesterday. I love that. I love that. I love it. Keep it up, bro. Best way to move on in your opinion. So Alex, I love PUBG. So do I, bro. So I can't really answer that question for you. You just have to keep on trying to sort of look forward and really feel the breakup. Don't ignore these fucking feelings. Okay. Don't try to not cry. Don't any of that. Anybody that tells you you're a bitch for crying is a fucking bitch themselves. Look, Cry on your own, get the emotions out, whatever the fuck you got to do to start moving forward. Okay. Then keep moving forward and trying to make your life better every single day. That's all you got to do. What are your packages for coaching costs? Just message me on Instagram. My Instagram is masculine_energy. It's a lot easier than just sending me an email. Just do that, okay? I don't know, Mario. I don't know why they think that. Juan says, I broke up with my 5-year long-term relationship. She reached out, wants to meet up. I denied. She hasn't reached out again. We were fighting often, had our issues. Now I'm regretting my decision. Should I reach out? Juan, I would like to hear more about your issue before I tell you yes or no. So message me on Instagram because I'm getting out of here right now anyway. Okay. Yes, or if keep doing no contact. Tractor Guy says, my ex removed me from Facebook and Snap when she saw July 4th another girl at the department was riding with me in the fire truck. What's your take? She removed you because she probably doesn't want to see that shit. That's about it, dude. Why does she like all my Instagram posts but won't talk to me? Dances with Seagulls. You're too fucking focused on the social media aspect instead of how she's showing up to you in real life through texting, calling, and all that shit. Is she messaging you directly? If not, that's not what you're looking for. If I missed anybody's questions, I apologize. You can always message me on Instagram and I'll try to help you. Okay. So if you guys need my Instagram, I'll tell you right now what it is. I think I got a bunch of messages just now. So anybody whose question I missed, go to Instagram and go type in masculine_energy and send me a message. Okay. So I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go make a coffee and play some PUBG. Mario, love you, Kai, super homo. No, it's all good, bro. Papa Puff says, hell yeah, man. I'm in the gym right now. Flirted with a hot blonde smoothie girl on the way in. Good for you, bro. Kyle, drop by Mac's stream tonight if you're free. You know what? I will. When does he do his streams? Bag TV, message me on Instagram right now. Do it. If you don't have Instagram, fucking make one. It's free. Don't even post pictures. Just message me there. It's a lot easier. Rob, when does Mac do his stream? I'll come by and say hi. I'll reply to you probably when I'm gaming. I'm at the office and I feel like just taking a break for about an hour or two. I can email you. Yeah, send me an email. Send me an email. Everybody whose questions will need to get answered, message me on Instagram. And I'll tell you if you need to do a call, or I'll tell you if I can answer it or not. If I need to know a lot more information, because there's a lot of things that are, it really depends on what you should do. Just message me there and I'll help you guys as much as I can. I'm going to start posting a lot of content on Instagram as well. Just short form stuff. Mel, don't worry. I won't be too hard on you. Do you think that was a small indirect though? Not really. I wouldn't pay attention to it too much. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for the love. Please drop as many likes as you guys can. That tells YouTube that you guys like me. And I will see you guys again soon. And again, message me on Instagram. You are a good man. I try. All right, guys. Peace. Yeah, Rob, email me.